Plaintiff, Narenda Watson, is suing her husband for emotional distress. Narenda says she thought the defendant was a God-fearing, hardworking man, but he turned out to be a crack addict who constantly accused her of cheating and physically abused her in front of her children. Defendant Lawrence Alford claims he saved Narenda and her children from a life of dealing drugs and living in crack houses. Lawrence claims Narenda repaid him by having sex with her former lover in Lawrence's house. So he's countersuing for emotional distress.
Remain standing. The Honorable Judge Jeanine Pirro presiding.
Hello, Douglas.
Hello, Judge. Please be seated.
All right. The plaintiff is suing her husband for emotional distress, and the husband is countersuing his wife for emotional distress. All right, Narenda, state your case.
Hi, I met Lawrence in the end of August 2008. We hit it off very quickly. He was a very nice gentleman, I thought. We ended up moving in very quickly together.
How long?
Probably in December of 2008.
Okay.
He was real nice, religious man, worked very hard, was willing to help me, I thought. But when we moved in together, everything changed, went downhill. He always accused me of cheating.
Do you?
No, I was not cheating. I was faithful to him all the time. I was not cheating on him. He would come in from work, accuse me of messing with this person that I was messing with prior to him before I met him. He would come in the house and say that
boyfriend. An old boyfriend.
Well, just old fling, not really a boyfriend.
Well, you were sleeping with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Lawrence,
Yes, ma'am.
why do you think she was cheating on you?
Basically because of an attitude of ingratitude, first of all. When I met this young lady, she was homeless, selling drugs. It was just a bad situation.
Not true.
And
Not
Were you
true.
homeless when you met?
No, I was not.
Why is he saying that?
Because he's lying.
You lying?
Yes.
No, ma'am. When I met this woman, she had just got put out of an apartment.
Not true.
Her children were staying in a crack house
Not true.
with no lights.
Were you addicted to drugs?
No, I wasn't addicted to drugs.
Did you do drugs?
No. I smoked marijuana. But he did drugs for 20 years. He's a recovering crackhead for 20 years.
I've been clean for 3 years by the power of Almighty God and my Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ.
Always trying to use God.
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
really off?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's off of drugs.
He's off?
He's
Yes,
off of
ma'am.
drugs. He's off of drugs.
You really did it through God?
Yes, ma'am. By no other means could I have done it.
You weren't arrested and then you decided to find God?
No, I actually shot myself in the leg.
You shot yourself?
And continued to get high after he shot his leg and sat there and bled.
Well, he was high.
I was sick. I was on drugs. I was paranoid,
Still.
looking out the windows, and I had 2 pistols in my pocket. And,
2?
Yes, ma'am. And one
But
of them,
they weren't legal.
No, they actually belonged to my dad, which made them legal for him, but not for me.
But not for you.
Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am.
Exactly. All right, so you shoot yourself.
Yes.
Who else? Who else shot himself? He was at a club. He had a gun and shot himself.
Plaxico Burris?
Did Plaxico shoot himself?
Yeah.
It was Plaxico?
Plaxico Burris at the nightclub.
Yeah. They were talking about his getting work release, Plaxico Burris. Yeah. There's a whole program in New York where you can get out of jail, even if the judge sentences you to, say, a year or whatever, where they can give you house release. They were talking about that for him, which I think is probably a good thing, honestly. And I was a DA. I think everybody with a gun ought to be locked up. But I also think there are circumstances where you don't need to be locked up. You're holding up a bank, you're threatening people. It's one thing. I think sometimes if you shoot yourself, it's enough punishment.
Yes.
God's sending you a message.
Yes, ma'am. That he did. Absolutely. Yes, he did.
It's true. All right. So you two meet, fall in love, get married. Life is great. You think she's cheating. You think he's doing drugs. You think she's doing drugs. Then what happened?
When we moved in together, like I said, he accused me of this man he brings up on a daily basis every time, all day long.
So why did you get married?
To prove to him that I loved him and I want to be with him and only him.
So you married him to prove a point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why'd you marry her?
No.
Because I didn't want to be shacking up with her, and I didn't
No,
want
that was what I told you.
Because you didn't want to shack up with her, you married her?
No, there's more to
I'm
it.
listening.
And
Go
I
ahead.
didn't want to concede to failure. I failed for 20 years. Okay, now
What's that got to do with her?
Your Honor,
because
I
she
was
was a
trying to
part of
change
my life.
That's what I
We're
was
not
doing.
talking about you
Okay.
now. Go ahead.
See, and this is what I have to deal with. This is part of my mental anguish because you can't talk, you can't express, you can't have a conversation like adults are supposed to.
Why did you marry her?
I married her because I have feelings for her. I fell in love with her. In spite of everything, I had feelings because outside
You
of...
still love her?
I don't know. I've been through too much deceit.
Yes, he loved me. You should listen. Yes, he loves me. Yes, he loves me.
I've been through too much deceit, too much lies. I mean, this
He ain't
woman,
been
like
through
I
none
said,
of that. He's paranoid. He has them paranoid ways when he used to do crack. You know how you be paranoid
But
from
you
doing
just said
drugs?
he's clean.
But he still has them paranoid thoughts.
Why does he have those thoughts?
I guess from doing all them drugs, they fried his brain.
Stop blaming everything on drugs. It may
Well,
have something to do with you.
No, it has not. He was like that with his ex-girlfriend. His kids told me he has always been like that.
Okay,
ma'am,
let me ask you a
He's
question.
always
Do you
been like
love
that.
him?
Yeah, I love him. I'm just not in love with him anymore.
Who are you, by the way?
That's my niece. They don't belong together.
Why don't they belong
Your Honor,
together?
Because of this.
No, because
Honor.
you just hear how he talks to me. That's
down.
why.
Sit
You should
down.
hear how he talks to me, how he put me down. Just
What does he
listen.
say to you?
Whoever you talking to on the phone, I don't give a to try to let me know somebody up in there. I know you're a hoe anyway. That's what hoes do. So get the phone. You are a demon-possessed, miserable, mind-messed up, ignorant. Can't nobody stand your bad attitude. Just like the preacher said today, you need to take a look at yourself. Hey, baby girl, I don't know what's wrong, man. I don't know why we can't get it together. I love you very, very much.
He treats me like this on a daily basis. So on a daily basis, I go through this.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Let me ask you a question. You still doing drugs or are you just schizophrenic?
I'm just angry. I'm just angry. This woman,
How do you
she
go
doesn't
from
tell you.
you're a
She
no-good
doesn't,
hoe to I love you very,
because
very
that's
much.
conviction in my heart. Because I know that
Well,
that's
tell
wrong.
your heart to connect with your mouth.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not condoning my actions. True enough. Listen, ma'am.
Why do you think she's cheating on you?
Because this woman had a man in my house.
How do you know that?
Because the man told me. I had the
he
phone
didn't.
records. Can
Why'd you
I
talk to
please
him?
talk
I
without
told
being
him
interrupted?
after we got
No, you
married, and I
didn't.
was not, you
No,
lying.
The man, Your Honor.
I told him
Why
after
did you
we got
tell him?
Because I just wanted to come clean, but we wasn't together anyway when it had
Yes,
happened.
we were living
As soon
in the
as I
same
told-
house.
No,
Why
you were
would
staying
you
with your
tell a guy
grandparents.
that you slept with another guy in the house? I mean, why would you do that?
The
It's
man
I
always
didn't tell
gonna
him.
be
I didn't
that-
tell him that I messed with him in the house. I told him I messed with the man.
No, she messed with this
He
man
came
in my
he
house.
used to come in the house and be like, "Whose footprint is
In
that
my
in the carpet?"
house. I want to know what, you know,
Whose
I
footprints?
come home, my house ain't never clean.
You a lie.
The same dishes that...
You is a lie. You is
Let me
a
ask you a
lie.
question. Why
Now-
is she not cooking and cleaning?
I don't know, ask her.
What is she doing?
She's
What is she
laying
doing?
around,
I'm
smoking
asking you.
weed, watching TV.
Why do you bring a woman into your house
Because-
when you're a recovering drug addict and let her smoke weed in the house?
Because I was trying to keep her out of the element, which I should have let her... You just have to understand.
You know better
Rather
than
have
anyone.
her
You've
go-
got to do it yourself.
Yes,
Nobody
ma'am.
can do it for you.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, she slept with another guy. Let's get past it.
In my house.
In your house. We've been there.
Yes, ma'am. So
he had three
I
women
don't, I
in there when I was in
cannot...
jail sleeping with him.
I cannot...
Did you have 3 women sleeping with you
After
when she
this
was
man
in jail?
told me that... He's told me...
After the man did,
No.
you decided to bring 3 in. You're going to
Just-
triple.
I was being
Thank
evil.
you.
I was
Thank
being
you.
evil. I'm not condoning none of my actions, and I will admit them, Your Honor.
And don't bring none of them up, but you bring up he brings up on a daily basis what I did.
I'm surprised you haven't stabbed each other.
Oh, she's had
Oh,
her
he done
moments.
choked me out, put
She's
me
had
to
her-
sleep. I done woke up with my tooth went through my lip. He has choked me out 3 times. He just been arrested in August for jumping on me because the minister was bringing my kids' book bags. He punched me all in my face. I had the police report, witness statements, and everything. So don't lie. Do not lie.
You hit her, Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because of an accumulation of frustration that I had, and I just got tired of this woman, and I lost my cool. I lost my head. I blanked out.
If 2 people cannot get along to the point where a man puts his hands on a
Yes,
woman,
ma'am.
then you don't need to be together.
No, ma'am.
Why are you not divorcing her?
I am. I brought the divorce papers to her. She tore them up.
How many times have you hit her?
I just hit her that one. She's hitting me. She violates me. She violates me.
All right.
She's busting me
What's
upside
your
my
name,
head.
sir? Come on up. What's your name?
How you doing? My name is Thaddeus Merriweather.
Hi, Thaddeus Merriweather. What do you want to tell me?
The first time I ever seen them 2 together, they pulled up in the car next to me. I told my cousin, you need to come see me. Because that ain't nobody you want to be with.
Why?
Who ain't she been with? I'm just being honest.
Were you there when he hit her?
I can't speak
nothing.
about nothing about their relationship. That's what he
it?
asked, basically what he asked me to
Thank you. Sit down.
Okay.
Why are you here?
I have heard Lawrence called her all kinds of names, from ignorant, dumb. You need to go back to school.
Now you say
kids don't like to
that,
come home.
Miranda, listen to me. You say that he's hit you more than once. Why did you keep going back to him?
Because he always used the Lord against me. The Lord said that you got to forgive. You have to forgive. You can't hold a grudge.
My name is James Watson, and I am the son of Narenda. When I first met Lawrence, he presented himself as a responsible, well-spoken, honest man. Once I moved in with my mother and Lawrence, I noticed his actions did not match the way he presented himself. Once in the home, I had witnessed Lawrence verbally abuse my mother several times. Lawrence would accuse my mother of having other men in the house when I knew for a fact it was a lie. He would make false accusations so that he could leave home for days at a time. How old is James?
18.
I don't like Lawrence because him and her are always arguing. One time I seen my mom crying when she was on the phone with Lawrence. He was saying a man in the house, but Lawrence keeps saying she did when only me and my mom are in the house. He's always calling her bad words. How old is Deshawn?
7.
Lawrence hurt my mom. I seen him hit her in the arm. She cried. One time at our grandparents', Lawrence hit my mom because a man came over to bring our book bags.
Ma'am, now, when that incident happened, there was nobody around but me and Narenda. When I did hit her, was nobody around. Those children wasn't in the presence of that or none of that. This woman...
Okay, I don't want to hear anymore. I'm going to ask the questions now. Were you convicted of assaulting her?
Yes, ma'am. I was charged with a felony.
Each of you is suing for the intentional infliction of emotional distress. And what you're saying is that life was so difficult with the other that I should make some money. Now, the irony here is that you've got Narenda, who's a very bright lady, who is very attractive, who I think really wants to make the marriage work. And she keeps going back to this guy. All right. And at the end of the day, she's saying, I want money because he hits me. Well, then don't keep going back. You're not going to get money because as far as I'm concerned, you haven't made out the intentional infliction of emotional distress. You got to divorce the guy. Now, what the defendant is saying is she's stressing me out. She slept with other guys and I should be able to make some money here because she's caused me such emotional distress. Everybody's suing everybody else here. You each asked for it. The only one who should get money for emotional distress is me because I had to deal with you. Divorce each other. Get it over with.
Well, I have ambitions of, doing some things for myself and, things that I put off, prior to meeting her, Now I'm just going to get back on that track and move on.
He's going to do nothing but go beat on another woman. That's all he's going to do.
Okay. I won't lower myself to your level ever again, so whatever.
Don't matter.